We are going to do some planning together today. And have you ever opened up your planner and thought, where do I even start? I have so much going on and so many things that I need to do. And my process is not to make a planner that is so pretty and worthy of a Pinterest board. It is just something to help me get through the week. So, this I was doing a quick planning session for myself to get my head organized, and it took me less than 5 minutes because what if you see up there in the corner, I have some information already written down from a brain dump, which is where you get a blank sheet of paper and write down everything that is floating around in your head, anything that you have going on with work or home or school or errands or things you need to buy, personal goals, everything goes down there. And then when you take out your actual planner, you go ahead and organize those thoughts. When you're brain dumping, you do not organize anything, you just get everything out. So then I start pulling out things that are very important, like appointments or deadlines or anything that I know I must do. I put those down. Now, one thing about me is I've been planning so long, I kind of have my own system, but that's what I recommend you do is pull out those things that are time sensitive and things that you know that you have to get done. Then what you need to do is block time for yourself in there. So if you want to have your morning routine that you always do or something that you always do in the evening, you go ahead and pull those things out because then you can highlight them. That is the beauty of having a planner. Yes, it provides you with some structure, but it also provides you with flexibility. So you get the items out that you need to have highlighted, but you also leave room for things that you maybe haven't thought about or might pop up. A planner allows you to do that. So you don't have to be super detailed, but you do need to pull out those things that are very important and that you need to focus on. With time blocks, that's very important. So you could have something where you do mornings for work, afternoon for meetings, and the evenings for family, or however you want to do that, the evenings for making dinner, just whatever you want to do, whatever the categories are for you to make your life work, that's what you do in your planner. Then we have been talking about the WOOP method, wish, outcome, obstacle, plan, and you can also do that in your planner because what is so important is to keep your personal goals in front of you. Yes, we have a lot going on. Yes, we have to do a lot for our family, but you also need to focus in on yourself. A planner can help you do that because it can keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. You can write them down. You can take 30 minutes each day to either read, journal, or work on something that is getting you closer to those goals and getting those things accomplished. Because those small windows of time, using a planner helps you pull those small windows of time out. Because if you don't, what happens is you end up being left on the back burner and you leave yourself behind because you try to fit in things after you've done everything else. But you need to plan time where you focus on you when you're optimal, when you are rested, when you are full, when you are ready to move forward and use your brain power and think with clarity. And sometimes that is not after you've done everything else. It's when you can get to it early in the morning. So after that, that is really my planning process. And you can see how things are coming together. I'm looking at my list, but I'm also writing down things that I know I need to do. I needed to do a training at work, so I was taking some time to figure out when I'm going to do that and create a little flow chart so I would be able to take the time out each day. So do those things. If you need extra space, a planner allows you to do that. But this took me less than 5 minutes to get this stuff down. And then what happens is you don't need anything fancy. You just need to brain dump, pull out things that are important, use your time blocks, use things for your own personal goals, and then you have your week planned. If this was helpful, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know about your own planning routine. I always love to hear about that because it helps me even refine mine even more. And it just will help you get things done as you reflect on what works for you. here is the finished product. Thank you for watching. Check out more videos, like and subscribe.